Today, I would like to touch upon securing the digital assets. By digital assets, I mean non-fungible tokens and all the real world assets on the chain. So NFTs and its landscape. So non-fungible tokens, right? I mean, they were a recent buzz. Last year, it was told to be the NFT year. 2022, I believe, yes, was told as an NFT year that belongs to NFTs. And people saw a lot of profile picture NFTs, PFPs, arts, gaming NFTs, and so on. So just to give you a glimpse of it, there are like 78 billion worth of NFT that was traded across marketplaces, across chains. And then just look at these numbers. This is just from chain Ethereum, right? And there are so many other chains like Solana, Polygon, Polkadot, and others. And so if you look at this, the market is sort of distorted because there are a lot of copycats. People used to replicate somebody's work. So there is obviously a reduced trust factor, right? And sometimes people buy into fake assets, right? Because they don't even know what is the real CryptoPunks or a real Bored Apes or the fake ones. Because it's an image and it's a simple JPEG on blockchain, living on blockchain. So for newcomers, for newbies, those are actually not a very good reason to buy into it without even knowing what it is, right? So for this, we sort of wanted to secure the digital asset space. We wanted to secure the NFT space, and that is why we created bitsCrunch. So I'm glad to have raised $6.5 million from some of the best investors, and we crunch each and every bits of data behind NFTs. So if you look at the whole product suite, we look into NFT metadata, NFT analytics and forensics, NFT portfolio, collection rating, authenticity, and market index. So we have a wide range of NFT product suite that looks into 360-degree perspective of NFTs. So what do we use at bitsCrunch? So we obviously use AI. I mean, we don't use AI for the sake of using AI, but we use AI to unearth the price of a digital asset. So how many of you here are a pro, let's say a pro on any of these tools like Python, Databricks, um, some of the chains or Solidity programming? So if there are any people out here who are involving themselves in any of these, please let us know because we are always actively looking out for real good talents. So what have we done so far? So our product suite is mostly revolving around the APIs. So we have an API subscription model that is being used by some of the best B2B brands in the space like Unstoppable Domains, DappRadar, Blockbrain, and a few others. And then we have a B2C product in the name of unleashnfts.com. And we also do a product, let's say a revenue share model with some of the node operators, node providers, and oracles in the space like Chainlink, NowNodes, QuickNodes, and Cointelegraph. And then this slide is a little bit outdated because now we are 100K in terms of community across social media. So in a way, that's good for the project. And like I said before, we are actually backed by some of the best names like Coinbase, Animoca, Polygon, Chainlink, Hashkey, and a few others. So obviously, having got the backing for us to work on specific set of target groups is not really a challenging task, right? Because we can get all the introductions to these projects. Let's say NFT marketplaces can integrate our solution and NFT lending protocols because they are the ones that needs the AI-based fair price model. Maybe just to give you a glimpse or just to show you where we integrate our APIs. So, are you guys aware of a project called DAP Radar by any chance? So DAP Radar is one of the prominent Web3 players in the space, and they use our AI-based price estimation. So if you go to DAP Radar and let's say go to NFT Explorer, I'll show you the live integration of the tools that we have. Let's say these are the NFT collections that are out there in the market, and let's say if you go in here, this is exactly what we provide them. So we provide the estimated price of each and every NFTs out there for 30,000 collections across 4 chains. And also to show you what we have built on the B2C side. So we have built a product with which people can decide their investment, right? I mean, nothing on this call is an investment advice, but just in case if people want to invest on an NFT, they can check for the legitimacy. They can check if an NFT is wash traded, if an NFT is flipped back and forth, if an NFT is traded multiple times just to artificially inflate. And they can also dig deeper and see the collection level overview. Let's say if somebody wants to buy an Azuki NFT, they can see what's happening inside Azuki. What are the number of transactions happening on the collection? What is the volume of that and the number of holders? And we also provide in-depth NFT level overview. So let's say if somebody wants to buy a particular Azuki, let's say Azuki number 7526, then they can also actually go in there to see what it is. Let's say Azuki number 9640. What is the last selling price? What is the estimated price? How many owners owned that asset in the past? And what is its current holding period? So by that way, we give people a fair bit of view on what is exactly happening behind each and every NFT pieces. So we prevent malicious activities. Retrospectively speaking, I mean, we are right now being reactive. So when something happens, we let the user know. But the goal is to do that proactively, even before the users get to buy that asset. So in a way, this is in a nutshell what we do at bitsCrunch. And maybe I would like to make a pause just to see if there are any questions so that I can also answer that before I move on to the next slide. So any questions so far? Any doubts? So that's what we did with DAP Radar, for instance. So we provided them a result of 500K NFTs to 15 million tokens. So we gave a price estimation of 15 million tokens, and in a way that drove a lot of traffic to their website, right? And just to give you a glimpse, that's the difference between our competitors like Dune, Nansen, Chain Analysis, and NFT Go. So we are decentralized in a way that's one of the unique selling points. But otherwise, we have a clear perspective on what is NFTs from a 360-degree perspective. Any other questions to me, to NFTs or anything in particular, not just revolving around NFTs or blockchain? Feel free to ask any questions around the topics that you wanted to know.
Yes, I guess there is no questions anymore.
No worries. Thanks for
Yeah.
having me. Take
Yeah,
care.
thank you so much, Vijay Pravin.
Right there. Yeah.